measure, it was not been a great year in Green Bay for Packers running back Aaron Jones. But cutting him and throwing him on the NFL scrap heap? Already? He's only 28. Or maybe that's the problem. According to the prediction of ESPN insider Dan Graziano, the combination of the Packers' focus on the future, Jones's inability to stay healthy and the lack of significant cap space could have the team ready to make a drastic decision on Aaron Jones in 2024. In projecting what he calls surprise cuts, Graziano says Jones could be on the chopping block. After a stellar performance from Jones in the Packers' Week 1 win over Chicago, Jones has faltered badly because of a hamstring injury. He has played only 4 games and, since that Week 1 showing, he has had 20 total carries for 82 yards. Aaron Jones will have 1 year left after this season on a deal he had to rework this past off-season to avoid being cut. The Packers would save $11.45 million next year in cap space if they made him a post-June 1st cut, Graziano wrote. Packers Aaron Jones turning 29. The other factor working against Aaron Jones and a future with the Packers is that he turns 29 years old next month, which is about the time running backs begin to be put out to pasture. It does not help that the Packers, generally, are going young. Other than injured David Bakhtiari, Jones is the oldest player on the offensive side of the ball, and 5th oldest on the team in general. The Packers are the NFL's hippies, they do not trust anyone over 30. The lack of depth at running back, hard to believe we're saying that out the Packers, could be an issue with Graziano's theory, though. Without Jones, the team would turn to A.J. Dillon, who has bounced back from a so-so showing in 2022 with a poor showing in 2023. Dillon's current grade of 68.6 from Pro Football Focus ranks him 29th among 54 running backs in the league. The Packers will value cap savings next season more than any of that, though. David Bakhtiari is the most obvious cap-saving move for Green Bay, but his circumstances are different and well publicized. Moving on from Jones would be a future-focused decision and one more piece of evidence that it's tough for a running back in these salary cap streets, Graziano wrote. Matt LaFleur ready to cut him loose. The narrative around the Packers and Aaron Jones could change quickly, though. A few good games in the coming weeks, and maybe Jones salvages this season and changes how the Packers see him, at least for next year. A road game against the Steelers in Week 10 is daunting for the offense, but that one is sandwiched by games against soft defenses in Los Angeles, first the Rams this week and then the Chargers in Week 11. Coach Matt LaFleur left no doubt that the Packers are going to look to get Jones more involved this week. He told reporters that Jones is fully healthy and that the Packers are ready to cut him loose. We presume he means cut Jones loose on the field against the Rams. But, hey, if Graziano is correct, maybe LaFleur means cut him loose in a completely different context.